Kia ora, I'm Andrea Shaw, Senior Accommodation Advisor at the University of Canterbury. Welcome to the Accommodation webinar. In this webinar, I will cover the key application dates, hall locations, the different first year options and how to apply. Applications for accommodation open each year on the 1st of August. We recommend completing applications by 15 September. This is when common confidential reference forms are due and gives us time to follow up with you if anything is incomplete. We will accept applications until the due date of 24 September for first round offers. Offers and waitlist offers will be made from 1 October. The application form does not close, but your options will be limited after the first round of offers have been made. Halls of residence are all located on campus 2 to 15 minutes walk to lectures and other campus facilities. They all offer similar services and facilities to support you to succeed academically in a safe, healthy and supportive living and learning environment. For 2021, we have a new 504-bed Hall of Residence for first-year students. Te Puanuku is located on Homestead Lane opposite Island Apartments and adjacent to Bishop Julius Hall, a short 5-minute walk to campus. Te Puanuku is the star associated with food and resources harvested from the soil. This theme will be reflected throughout the building. The name Te Puanuku can be translated as tupu or tipu, meaning to grow, and nuku, a shortened version of Papa Tuanuku or Mother Earth. Te Puanuku will offer 375 single rooms, 100 ensuite rooms and 29 larger accessible rooms, with up to 20 residential assistants living on site, as well as a 2-bedroom flat for the purposes of accommodating a manager. Each room will be fully furnished with a king single bed, study desk and chair, double wardrobe, shelves and be centrally heated. The corridors are long and will be colour-coded into neighbourhoods. Students can be fully catered or self-catered with the option to purchase meals if required. Each floor will have study spaces for individual or group study and recreational space for socialising. Come to our open day on 27 August to tour Te Puanuku for yourself. You're invited to watch a 10-minute video from students living in each of the other 5 first-year options for 2021. At the end of this video, I will take you step by step through the process to apply for accommodation. All videos are available on our website for you to refer to.
Kia ora, I'm Bella. I'm studying to become a primary school teacher at the University of Canterbury. Originally I'm from Wanaka, but this year I'm staying here at Bishop Julius. I chose Bishop Julius because when I came to the open day, I loved the friendly feel and the academic focus. The courtyard is the heart of the hall. It's so nice sitting out here for dinner during the summer. The dining room is located right next to the courtyard. The food is great, they even cater for special dietary requirements. Hi, can I just have a gluten-free option? If you can't stay for lunch or dinner, no problem. You can let the kitchen staff know and take a packed lunch to campus or have your dinner kept for you in the fridge. A bonus of living at Bishop Julius is the kitchen stays open during the term and semester breaks, so you can stay during the holidays and be fully catered. This is great if you are working during the holidays or just catching up with study. The study centre is open 24/7. Our tutorials are held here in the evening and cover a wide range of UC subjects. We also have a common room with a pool table, table tennis, foosball and Sky TV. It's a great place to relax or hang out with your mates. We have 4 residential buildings: Nancy Sims, Mabel Hendry, Cramner, and our newest addition, the Oaks. I live here in the Oaks. Bishop Julius is located amongst other residential student accommodation, and it's only 7 minutes walk to campus. The best thing about Bishop is the balance between study and fun.
Kia ora, I'm Jennifer Berry and I'm studying a Bachelor of Engineering at the University of Canterbury. I'm originally from Auckland, but this year I live here at College House. I chose to live at College House because I wanted to be part of a community that would support me in my transition down here, provide ongoing support to achieve overall excellence, and knows how to have fun. The college is made up of 11 houses, each with 15 rooms. Each house is named after someone who has been special to College House, and each house has its own crest. Hey, Jen. We also have a room 16 in each house, similar to a residential assistant.
The mitochondria is in fact
5 residential tutors who look after us, and we can always go have a chat to BEM because the door is always open.
Our role is to look after the well-being of the students in the house. We're there to support students through academic and social situations, and just to try and set the culture of College House.
Each room is fully furnished, warm, spacious and comfortable. Wolford gets together regularly for house catch-ups, and College House has heaps of events which also brings us together as a whole. The artwork is amazing. We have over 100 contemporary artworks on display throughout the hall. A lot of the artwork is displayed in the dining hall. We have formal dining here 3 nights a week when we wear formal dress and academic gowns. Each student is invited to the high table at least once during the year, and we often have guest speakers who are super interesting and inspiring. The study centre is huge and can be divided into 3 separate tutorial or group study spaces. We also have the library for quiet study. We use the common room for games, movies, TV, or just chatting and relaxing with friends. We also have a separate rec block for band practice and parties with a full-size pool table and table tennis. Outside, we have an all-purpose tennis court. There are lots of events and activities, including some traditional events such as the Robbie Burns Night and Shambles Court. So here at College House, there's always something going on. Unique to College House is the annual sports and cultural exchange with Selwyn College in Dunedin. The best thing about College House is definitely the people and close relationships which are fostered. College House is just so much more than a place to live. You truly become part of a family, and it's the most incredible investment into your future.
Kia ora, my name's Liam Hawley.
Hi, I'm Sophia Lord.
I'm 4th year studying Bachelor of Engineering with honours at the University of Canterbury. I'm originally from New Plymouth, and this year I'm a residential assistant at Kirkwood Avenue Hall.
I'm studying a Bachelor of Science at the University of Canterbury. I'm originally from Auckland, but this year I'm a residential assistant at Kirkwood Avenue Hall.
I wanted to be a residential assistant here because we're a real small community of only about 64 students.
I had such a good experience here, and I wanted to help other first years have the same good experience that I had.
So let's go on and have a look.
We all live under one roof, so it's like a large house with colour-coded corridors.
The red corridor has ensuite rooms. There are just 10 of these, so they're prioritised depending on need first.
All other rooms have their own wash basin and mirror with shared bathrooms.
So this is the communal kitchen. This is where all the residents do their cooking. Each resident is given a cupboard for dry foods, a fridge box and a freezer space itself. Crowding's never really an issue here, as all of us do cooking at different times depending on their UC commitments.
The dining room is also an additional study and social area. We have a breakfast bar with a microwave and a jug. We can also get meals from Uni Hall if we decide we don't want to cook.
So this is the common room, one of the biggest of all the halls. As we're pretty small here at Kirkwood, we're pretty well catered for.
As a residential assistant, we're involved in pastoral care. We know that it can be really scary moving out of home for the first time, so it's our job to make it as easy and enjoyable for you as possible.
We also run some awesome events throughout the year for all the residents here.
If we want to go to the rec centre, it's just across the road. We're well located in a neighbourhood amongst student flats and really close to campus.
The best thing about living at Kirkwood is coming home from UC after a hard day's work and coming into the common room, playing some pool and watching some movies.
I love that Kirkwood is such a close-knit community. You get to know each other so well throughout the year and you make some great friends for life.
Kia ora, I'm Amy. I'm originally from Wellington and I'm studying a Bachelor of Engineering at UC, living here at Rochester and Rutherford. I really love R&R. The community here is amazing. The dining hall is where it all happens. It is just across the road from campus. The food here is fantastic, and once a term we'll have a formal dinner where we'll celebrate student success. The study centre is open 24/7. It is a quiet and warm place to study, and there is access to academic tutorials most weekdays and in the weekends. The tutors are ex-R&R students who have already achieved excellent results in the subjects that we are studying. R&R offers lots of scholarships, including the Rutherford Hall Board Art and Photography Competition. There are 3 buildings that house the majority of our students: Fisher, Moore and Wilson. I live here in Wilson. My floor houses 14 students, 7 boys, 7 girls, with a range of South Islanders, North Islanders and a mixture of degrees. This is my room. Will is my residential tutor.
Hi Amy. As Amy's residential tutor, I look after 2 floors in the Wilson house. We have fortnightly catch-ups to make sure that everyone is settled in and well adjusted to life away from home.
We know our neighbours. Newman and Dodd House are also part of R&R. They offer a different style of accommodation for students with special commitments. The recreational room is where we spend a lot of our free time. It's where we can play games, jam out to some music, or enjoy social events. The best thing about living at R&R is the people. The students, the staff, and the tutors. They make it the most incredible experience.
Kia ora, I'm Maddie. I'm in my 3rd year of a Bachelor of Social Work at the University of Canterbury. I'm originally from Westport and I attended Buller High School. This year I'm a residential assistant here at Uni Hall. There's a lot of choice at Uni Hall. We have 3 different room options: the Retro, the Ritz and the Ritz Apartments. The Retro rooms are in the original buildings. At Uni Hall you can stay in your room in term and semester breaks, and the kitchen stays open. The Ritz rooms are in our newer buildings. These rooms also have an added mirror and basin.
There's heaps of storage, plenty of desk space, central heating and a king single bed. You can bring your own linen, or we have linen packs you can buy.
The rooms in the Ritz Apartments are the same as in the Ritz, except they include a living area and a kitchen. Great if you're a keen baker. We have a large community with over 500 students, so there's heaps of social spaces to hang out with your friends, and a gymnasium. There are 13 residential assistants here at Uni Hall. We each have a key group. My key group is Green Nata. In my role as a residential assistant, I live with the residents and I make sure everything is all in check. We also help to run events around the village, and my door is always open ready for a chat. This is the Popper Lounge where all our tutorials take place. Each week, our tutorial calendar is uploaded to our community Facebook page. This is our dining hall. Come and have a look. We have extended opening hours to make sure no one misses out. You can also take a packed lunch to campus or order a late meal if you have university commitments. We also cater for a large variety of dietary requirements, and we have themed dinners. The best thing about living at Uni Hall is the great sense of community, the awesome events that are always going on, and living right across the road from uni.
Kia ora. Before you apply for accommodation, take time to review the accommodation guide, view the 360 panoramas, book a tour, or speak to previous or current residents to find out which hall is going to suit you best. They all offer their own unique environment, so it is a very personal choice. You will also need the contact details for 2 emergency contacts. There are 2 steps to the application process. Step 1 is the online application form, and step 2 is the reference requirement. This is applicable to all students who will be under 20 on arrival. You can click on the Which Hall flowchart to see which hall to apply for, or the Step 2 flowchart to check out the reference requirement. For a school leaver, a common confidential reference form is required, which you request online. Give your school plenty of time to write a reference to support your application. Details are NSN, IB or candidate code, date of birth, name, gender, school name, year of intended study, and the institutions you attend to apply to for accommodation. Make sure you enter the exact details into your online application form, as your reference and application are matched electronically, then submit. Now back to step 1. Clicking on Apply Here will take you to the application portal. For a new student, click on Registration to get started. Enter an email address and select a password that is at least 8 characters in length, contains upper and lowercase characters and at least 1 number. Then fill in the details, entering family name first, and click on Save and Continue. Your registration will be confirmed and you can continue with your application. Click on Application Section 1. The Personal Details section asks for a bit more information, such as dietary requirements, allergies and medical conditions. If you indicate yes, you will be asked for further information. The Contact Details section requires your own contact details for your accommodation offer. Make sure this is a reliable email address, and 2 emergency contacts with phone and email addresses. The arrival level of study will be, I am a single student in my first year of tertiary study. That concludes section 1. Now on to section 2. For the term, I am going to apply for semester 2. New terms will become available on 1 August. Select your preferences from the options available. We encourage you to select a larger hall such as Te Puanuku or University Hall as one of your preferences to have the best chance of securing a room. Proposed course of study requires institution, qualification and any subject interests. Education and examination results ask for any UC scholarships applied for, any scholarship papers you are sitting at school, school details and academic results to date. For the More About You section, prepare your answers to these questions in a Word document first, so you can simply copy and paste them into your application. It is important to list any sporting achievements, musical abilities, leadership responsibilities and community or cultural activities to support your application. This section also asks for information on the type of person you are, information you would like to share about your family, and how you can contribute to the community within the hall. A non-refundable $100 application fee applies to all applications. Follow the instructions to pay by debit or credit card or by bank transfer. Selecting Yes on the Academic Progress page enables the hall to monitor your course attendance, usage level, completion of work, and test or assessment results from Learn for the purpose of providing additional support if required. This is recommended. The declaration and consent enables your application to be forwarded to an alternative hall if you are not offered one of your preferences. It also enables your school to receive information on your application status should they request it. Other consents and privacy information is outlined in this section. When you are familiar with the content, agree and submit your application. A second email will be sent to confirm your application is complete. There are helpful links at the end of the application to access the Common Confidential Reference Form and MyUC to apply to enrol. You can also add any documents in support of your application. This is optional only and not required as part of the application process. That's it. If you do not receive 2 emails during the process, or if you have any questions, email accommodation@canterbury.ac.nz or call Accommodation Services on 03 369 3569. You can now sign out. I hope you found this webinar informative and answered some of your questions. If we can help you further, please visit the accommodation booth or email accommodation@canterbury.ac.nz. Ka kite.